The release of Black Panther Wakanda Forever is just a few days away, and the question on everyone's mind, who is the new Black Panther? So we've seen this dope teaser in the trailer, and if you're a comic book fan, your money is probably on Shuri. But for those of us who were introduced to Shuri in the 2018 Black Panther film, we may not know her rich history or the fact that she has already been Black Panther in the comics. So today, I'm going to help you out. We're going to go over Shuri's origin, her abilities, her powers, and I'm going to give you some recommended reading in case you want to know, who is Shuri? Making her first appearance in 2005's Black Panther #2, Shuri is the sister of T'Challa, princess of Wakanda, and heiress to the throne. She's the youngest child of T'Chaka, his only daughter and only biological child with Queen Ramonda, his third wife. From a very young age, Shuri's wanted to become the first woman to become the Black Panther. Against her mother's wishes, she broke into the arena to challenge her uncle Sion for the title, but was unable to reach the ring before another fighter defeated Sion and claimed the title of Black Panther. Shuri looked on in tears while the victor was unmasked and revealed to be none other than her older brother, T'Challa. After taking the heart-shaped herb, Shuri gains all the powers of the Black Panther. These include enhanced speed, agility, strength, endurance, and heightened senses. In later stories, Shuri visits the Tchalla, aka the Wakandan ancestral plane, and is given new supernatural powers. She can transform her body into a bulletproof stone-like substance and even transform into a flock of birds. All right, so I've given you Shuri's background, and now it's time for me to give you some reading recommendations. And I've got three, and they're kind of all in one. So if you want to read Shuri, I think it's really important to read her origin story, which is mostly in Black Panther issue #2 from 2005, written by Reggie Hudlin. But that full story arc is called Who is the Black Panther? And it's a great introduction to Wakanda, to T'Challa, and again, to Shuri, who was an added element. She wasn't always there. So read Who is the Black Panther? It's the 2005 Reggie Hudlin run, issues 1 through 6, and that'll give you a firm understanding of not just Shuri and her place in the kingdom, but really what Wakanda is as a whole, especially if it's going to be forever. Now, the next recommendation that I have is also a Black Panther series by Reggie Hudlin. It's his 2009 reboot of Black Panther, and it's the first 6 issues, which are called The Deadliest of the Species. So, Black Panther from 2009, issues 1 through 6. This actually gives us Shuri's quest to become the Black Panther after T'Challa is incapacitated somehow. It's a really great story. One thing that I will say is if you're a Shuri fan, you might be disappointed that both of the stories I've recommended so far really focus on her as a side character. But this series really ushers her into the Black Panther mantle and actually is the start of a pretty long run of Shuri as Black Panther. So it's definitely a great jumping on point for the character. Now, the last story I'm going to recommend is actually called The Search for the Black Panther. And this is Shuri's first time getting her own series. This is Shuri, the 2019 series, specifically issues 1 through 5. It's the first story arc by Nnedi Okorafor. And in this story arc, T'Challa is once again incapacitated, and Shuri is reluctantly, this time, taking on the mantle of Black Panther. She doesn't want to lose her sense of self. And so it's like, all right, well, what is she going to take into this whole quest to becoming the Black Panther and saving Wakanda? It's a really interesting story. And like I said, this is probably the most familiar Shuri story that you'll have, because this came out after the Black Panther film, and Shuri was kind of reworked to more closely resemble her MCU counterpart. So that's a great series as well. Now, funny enough, Marvel actually released a trade paperback about 2 months ago, and it's called Black Panther, The Saga of Shuri and T'Challa. And it actually includes most of the stories that I just named here. So you can grab that at your local comic shop, wherever books are sold, or at our channel sponsor, Organic Priced Books. You can use my coupon code BJKicks for a discount on that purchase. Links in the description down below. So I hope this was helpful for you understanding who Shuri is as a character. I really, really like the Deadliest of the Species series. I love seeing her like grow into the role of Black Panther, going on a quest, being so sure of herself. And I think, I hope that Shuri is the Black Panther in the Wakanda Forever movie. But even if not, she's got a rich history all her own in the comics, and I think comics are dope, and you should read them too. Now, I can't leave this video without giving a huge shout out to the co-producers, our channel family, for making this content possible. If you would like to support content on this channel, then consider using the join button down below to do so. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Till then, I hope you saw something you liked in this one, and if not, hey, that's cool. Because you can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy and be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.